Influence here, and today we have the ultimate Super 7 Lino with the LED eyes. So I'm gonna do a little kind of unboxing as the intro because it has a little sleeve. Oh wait, first turn around. Does include the batteries, so that's great. Pop this open. Little reveal there.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna get this out of the box. I mean, everybody has their own opinion and where they want to spend their money at, but like I said, I don't think this shines through. All right, so let's get it off the 360 and get into this review. So he does come with a number of accessories. He comes with
Subscribe.
Couple accessory hands. So he has two of these hands, which are like gripping the swords. He has two of these, which are like more open. I have one on him now. I replaced the fist. The fist come on him. So you got those. You get two different gloves. You get the glove here that goes on the, that has the sword sheathed in, and there's a little peg on the side of him that the glove goes into with that little hole right there. And here's this glove. It's pretty nice looking, painted nicely. It has the sword. The silver isn't painted great. You get a sword that's in the middle of transformation with like the eyes. With the eye, small eye, and it glows in the dark. And you get another one that glows in the dark as well. I will try to show that video. So it's the full grown sword, the full grown. So I got that on some light right now. You know how that go. You get this little dragon dude. I don't remember him or his name. Not sure who that is. Let me know in the comments. And you get these heads. Actually, this head is on him, which is kind of like his hair blowing. Has the clear eyes so the LEDs shine through. This head is a painted eye head. He still has the LED that shine through. I will show that in a minute. But his hair is like blowing. This is the face that I like on him. And he has the clear eyes for the LEDs, but he has like a scowl and his hair is regular, like just back. So how you do the LED, you have this thing. It does have a lock in there from the factory, so it's not running down while it's in the package. And you just cut that on and you can see his eyes light up. And put this in there. When you put it back, there's a little, it fits exactly. So you may hit the little extra piece they have in there to make this fit exactly, and it might not go all the way down. But you gotta make sure it's all the way down or it looks wild. So here he is with the light up eyes. Looks very nice. So let me change. And it's just a ball joint with light up eyes. And here's the head that came on him. Then let's put this one on. And there he is. He has the regular eyes that are lit up. Let me see if I can turn just a couple of these main lights off, so you can see this a little better. So you can see it still shines through. I kind of like that too. Gives him a little bit of life. I know I'm not gonna have it on all the time, but if I did put this head on, it doesn't look bad. My favorite head though is him being angry in complete darkness. And I don't know if you can see that. It's probably not coming on camera. You can just see his eyes. So there we go. Just some of the camera light settings so you can see it. And the last accessory, I guess, is his box. You can see that he does have a picture of him on the back with a little bio. If you want to put the glove on, you can take his hand off. It just inserts in here. And you got to kind of push it up so it's tight, because it will come off when you're manipulating it. Then you can put the sword in. The sword is hard to get in. You do kind of mash the nail a little bit, so that's a issue. Which I may just leave this sword in, because if I'm gonna have this glove on, I'm probably gonna have this sword on. So I may just leave it on the glove and then switch it out with this if I want it just sheathed on the side. You can also hold it with one of these hands. Again, they're very tight. I mean, if you had Super 7 products before, you know what it is. Now for some of the downfalls, I guess. I don't like the way this looks. This paint and this paint is different, very different. I don't know if he's supposed to have like long sleeves, like gloves on, that go all the way up to his forearms. It's not giving me that. So also the articulation is very much lacking. I mean, we know Super 7 products. Articulation isn't the strong point with the ones I've gotten anyway. Like, there's other figures that are less expensive and better articulated, which is what I think is my gripe. Even with the LEDs, is I don't know how much it's worth. All the heads are pretty much the same articulated. You can move them 360 if you want. Goes down about that much, up about that much, and he does get side to side. Shoulders goes up a little more than 90 degrees, and they're okay. They're not as tight as some of the other joints. He has a bicep swivels 360. He has a elbow that gets you about that much, not a lot. He has a hand that can go in and out and spin around, not articulated, very easy. He does have the teapots, the double joints, or double ball joints, I should say. So he can get the ab crunch with the upper chest and the lower chest to create a deeper crunch. Back, of course, the same. You can kind of get a more heroic pose. And the top is teapot, and the sides teapot, of course. You get this as much as you need it. He's a humanoid figure that joints are basically humanoid, besides his, his agility and stuff, extra from being a cat. A cat mixture. But he can get the splits, so he can get his true splits in. Get that. You can see the ball joint, but I mean I guess that's a ball joint or a hinge joint. But he can get the hurdles if you need that. Knee is very tight, less than 90 degrees. And this one right here is super tight. I moved it once just to make sure it wasn't broke or misassembled. However, I'm not going to try to move it again, but just know this. I don't know if each person's figure may vary, but mine, crazy tight. Said I thought it was misassembled, but it looks the same as over here. I think it's just a tighter joint, maybe. Just the way they make figures. And then feet, you get ankle about that much. Get out that much if you need that. You get up and back, not a lot. Well, you can. It's a joint, again, that doesn't move easily. In closing, yeah, I'm happy to have a lion though, because I don't have any representations of Thundercats, and I do have a shelf where I'm building, other franchises from the 80s that I enjoyed and were part of my childhood. I am disappointed in this figure for the price. I don't really have anything to compare it to. Let me compare this to my cell phone. This is one of my cell phones, but you can see how big it is. I guess because I don't have anything else to compare it to let you know how big this is. This is the, I think, S22 Ultra Samsung. So it's one of their biggest phones they have, but still, you can see about the same size. I don't have any other Thundercats figures. That's why I couldn't compare it to anything meaningful. In closing, I'm not sure this is worth the money. I should say if it is to you and you like it, go for it. But I don't think it's worth the money. So that's it. And thanks for watching.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.